Alright everybody, so sorry for the inconvenience there. What's happened so far, once we get a couple guys back on here, we'll get going again. Give me a minute to catch up on a couple things for myself, maybe grab some water. As you saw, I had all my weight on top of that engine. It came up and hit me in the face pretty hard there, so nothing like taking a 110 to the nose. Well, I think we're gonna be all right. Doubtfully it's broken, just more than likely a good whack chunk of skin came from me, so. No skin off my nose. Well, apparently it is. So, all right, fellas, bear with me 1 minute here. Let me get something to drink and I'll be right back with you guys. What's up, fellas? Are we in there yet? What's going on? ERT, this is for you, buddy. I'll be right back, everyone. All right, low energy, high energy. Woo, we're doing this thing. I was gonna keep the GoPro on here for a while longer, just doing this time lapse. So I don't want to totally drain it or whatever. Yeah, we'll go until it goes. I'm worried that if I let it too long, then it will. What would actually maybe happen is that it wouldn't save it. It could corrupt the data. I don't know. It's probably smarter than that, but. So we got these 3 bolts loose. This one is stuck. We're gonna have to get in here with the Dremel. We'll get a cutting bit on there in just a moment. Let's see what we have on. Here. I know we have one somewhere. We'll find it here momentarily. leave my bit at? Come on. No fears. Last place I look, right? Shit. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's see, where did I leave it? I know I got that tool out there on the bike. Well, let's just get these out of here for now. Going forward, stress it, we'll figure a way. We'll find a way. Let's get these in there. Alright. Alright, and now we get to play with the power tool, which is always fun. You know what you're doing and you're safe about it. I'm going to cut that bolt off and then we're going to have to replace it. What's up, Paul? Thanks for being here. Okay. Let's go for a moment. See if we can get this out of here. Slip this boot over our wiring harness and against the heat shield for the muffler. And try to, there we go, we got that off. We'll put that in the container as well. And I guess get some gloves back on here real quick just so we can keep our hands clean. Working with a partially broken hand as it is, so. All right, well, it made quite a mess we got to deal with cleaning up here. See if we can get some of this out of there without having an awful lot of dust from the cutting wheel itself. So we're really gonna have to thoroughly clean this magnet at some point in time. But everything kind of just shielded itself in one position, I guess the north or south, whatever, being down here. So let's get that bolt undone if we can. I'm gonna do that as well. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay. All right. All right, let's see here. First things first. connection there. Go up one. Alright, this might be a little tricky. We're still on the post there. I didn't want to grind into anything, so it may still be stuck a little bit here. This may actually be the, oh, no. Got that out. Let's not leave it in there. Okay. So. Alright, we're able to get our armature, our magneto unit out of the way. Did just barely nick the side, the casing. It did not go into the wiring, so it got blessed right there. Should be good. Got a little bit of cleaning to do, just wipe it off. Mostly already all set. We got that out with the Q-tips. And we're just gonna leave that aside in our little tray for all the stuff for the engine so far. Now comes the fun part. Hopefully, we're gonna take these off as well. Okay, that's kind of hard with almost one hand. Can't keep a good man down, you know what I'm saying? Got this, boys. This back on there. A little tight, she's stuck for some reason. Give some extra help. If you guys can even see in there, sorry if you can't. Let me get this turned. Sorry about that. There we go, just on the top of the head here. If anybody's just not able to watch and trying to listen, we're just taking the head bolts out. The reason that we want to do that is we're going to pop that off and we're going to be putting a positive stop on the top of our cylinder so that we can measure the piston height when we're in there closing and opening the ports. And, oh, not the piston, yeah, the piston height, but the ports themselves, using the piston as a guide when it is moving through the system, so to speak. So, alrighty. I'm trying not to lose the washers. So let's do a little examination of what we have so far as our charge pattern. Get some information from that directly. I know this isn't super high tech. You want to watch somebody do some really guru stuff, you know, get over to like Auto Beta 2 or whatever. But this is what I can do for you guys in the shop here, and we're going to try to make it a good experience for everyone. So why I'm bringing this all to your attention, what we've done recently is we've done some videos, maximum amount of speed that we've been able to get in a couple of situations. I think one we got up to almost right around 40 miles an hour. Might have been going downhill just a hair, but I know this engine's capable of a lot more. And I'll try to show you now, if I can, exactly why. But let me get this on here for a minute and situate this. So get these over in our tray. We're gonna slide this in a little more. So we can, yeah. And What I got there? It's all further wants to go in. Okay, so a board we could put in there or something, wasn't it? Table out of it. Let's try that. Bear with me, folks. This is technical difficulty here with the machinery, so to speak. Alright, I think I may have figured out a way to set this up. No, let's go to the other side. We're gonna move this in here. I'll just switch this over so we have some more camera angle. Well, it could kind of be a problem because now I want to put the timing wheel on here and we need to make sure that it has clearance to move. So yeah, well, let's put this on here anyway. We can adjust it as we need to. Alright, so oh, a little wider. Right. Okay. That will work there. Just get up against this little stop. See where this GoPro is gonna go. Huh. GoPro is gonna go. Get right on there. Yeah. Maybe this is where we'll probably end the GoPro video. We'll just kind of try to put that up for you guys later. A little flash stop. Quite a few minutes of just capture. So I'm gonna turn the GoPro off and yeah, we'll deal with that later, try to get it edited for you. But right now, let's see what we can do here with the I gotta get this on there. And we need a positive stop, so let's see. I still do have the gasket on here, so we gotta lose that real quick. The comedy of errors. Oh boy. It's always easy, right? Doing this shit live. Alright, what do we drop? There it is, though. Crawling around the floor. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna Q-tip back. This was over here. Let's see. Oh, the timing wheel might help too, huh? Put that in there. I'm gonna leave the. Put it on. Again, really? Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Let's do that right away. Take some time there. Got that pretty much squared up. Get this up against here. Let me see. Roll this up. Alright, let's see here. I need to get a gauge on here, some kind of line. Alright, let me get something finished tightening this down with real quick here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, baby? That's the wrong one. It might work though. Okay. I'll loosen this back up. So what I've done so far, folks, if you guys don't know, does a degree wheel tell you what temperature engine runs or is used to tell what angle you're turning? Got so many questions. Yeah, trying to get this set up, man. I got my positive stop on there. I got to get this dialed in. I just put a little gauge on there. I don't know what that is. Some kind of a keeper washer and a clip. So anyway, we're going to take the intake off as well. Primarily want to focus on the exhaust, but we're going to get our reading in there, Dave. So I've just been trying to set this up and do it with one hand. Thanks for sticking around. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the super huge thumbs up. But yeah, man. Sure you could tell these guys what's going on, brother. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for being part of the show. We got Dave stuff. We got Paul. We got Matthew. Hello, everyone. Thank you. And I'm not sure who else is in the line, but you guys are all welcome here, man. And thanks for being part of the show and for your support. So, find this wrench I need here real quick. I think I'm looking at 10 milli. 10 milli on here. Milli, the milli, the milli. Oh, it kind of hurt. I was really taking my time and doing this properly. Everything I take off should have a sandwich bag for. Get labeled. Intake bolts. Put the sandwich bag over there and this lump of shit I got in the tray. And just pull it out as need be so you don't have to go looking for anything. Takes a little longer, but on the fly here, so I'm sure we'll get through this one way or another. Looks like I actually dropped my cotter key, my little pin there. So what I end up doing is try to put this back on and use something else. I'm not sure exactly. Probably that washer didn't hold. Yeah, this nice big shiny brass one. This ought to do it. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bullets. There's probably an easier way to do this. Just trying to help myself the way I know. Bear with me, fellas. Alright, let's see what else we got over here that we can add into this little apparatus we're trying. See what else we got over here we can add into this apparatus we're trying to create. Hello, Leonard. Thanks for being here. So what I'm going to do is take this little washer. Let's see. Does the head clear that? No. So that should give it a bite. And then we'll put that one. We'll put the big one. Put that in the middle. A piece of wire laying around or a pointer or something. Sometimes I'll use that little red thing that goes in the container right there. Just put that in and crank it down with something there to hold it still. Whatever you choose to use, there's no right or wrong. Well, there's definitely a wrong, but in this it don't matter so much. Just whether you make sure it's right or wrong after you put it to where it's supposed to be. I'm trying to find the damn tool. I'm gonna just crank this bitch open. Make it easier. I'm trying to roll it back there. Roll it back. And here a little push. Alright, that ought to work. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. Time to change the gloves. Get this tightened down if that's right. Nope. Oh, you fucking cock smooch. Here we go. Alright, there's my pointer gauge, guys. Hope you can see it and understand it. Let me change the gloves. I see we got a new person here, Luke McLaughlin. Thanks for being here. That's, well, out of the box, if you buy it, it's supposed to be 110 cc's. I'm not sure. Everybody's trying to say the 85 Avenger has a 52 millimeter piston and a 40 millimeter stroke. That may very well be. Then if this 110 is the same thing, then somebody's lying. And I know this has a different case, a different bolt pattern. So I don't know what we could do. I had a gentleman a while back. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Mark somebody, or he's friends with Kelsey, one of those guys working with Ken Hinson and them. But I think he did something with, I want to say it was a Suzuki cylinder. And I had proposed for quite some time that I was going to try to do the same thing. I don't know, however, if it is feasible. And the reason I say that, there's a lot that goes into not just having the money and taking it to a machine shop, but is it even plausible that you can put a piece in that's going to hold the cylinder in place so you can bolt it to that bolt pattern and have clearance? But yeah, it is possible to probably take this cylinder off. I'll show you guys kind of what the dilemma is while we're in here doing that. Yeah, that's the name. You got it. Yep. So I'm going to show you some true craftsmanship. I did a video on this a long time back when I first started the channel, but you know, smaller kids out there, they're fucking rage, and you know, they got good cooling fins. Let's see here. This was made in Japan. You can probably turn the damn light off if possible. Sorry if I lost you guys there for a minute. I had my fucking light on somehow. So this is original. I think I did the tiniest amount of work to the casting. One or two spaces you can see that I just barely cleaned it up. There might have been some cosmetic burr or something. You gotta, you know, just these little things in the back even right there. Like you could probably lose that tiny little, but it may help the airflow. I mean, there's one over here. So you got two open in the middle. Same thing on both sides. So you got to be real careful what you do. This is a masterpiece. And so let's start out with how this scoops the air. You've got these fingers in your flutes that direct the air down. Bring it down to the plug and to the head to cool it. And then backs it. Once it gets there, it backs it down right out of the bike. So, yeah, man. Anyway. This is, I want to say this was off of a, oh, good Lord. I don't know if it was a Suzuki or, this is, let's see here. Okay. This is, I want to say 1971 or 72. One of the first bikes to have a reed valve. It's stamped right here, guys. You might not be able to see it. I'm trying with the light and the camera's not the best, but it says 97 cc's. 97 cc's, and oh, bend my degree wheel, but if we get on here and get the measurement for this, the vernier caliper out, the bolt spacing on this is roughly 61, 60, center to center, something like 61, 62, and that's squared out. This one is about the same that way, but it is completely different over here. Oh, completely over there. We are down on like 50, like something like a Chinese bike has. So somehow I got to make a plate that would fit under there that can adapt, and then cut out for the transfers, and You got a boost port valve here. Or maybe that was the fuel line for the oiler. I'm not even sure, but definitely have to plug that. This is the reed valve back there. But, you know, it's a close match, but it would definitely take some work. And if we get in here a little further, let's get kind of even more technical. We got roughly a 50 millimeter piston. So at 97 cc's, I come over here and it says it's 52. So I don't know if the stroke was different on this or something, but if that's supposed to be a 110 and that's a 52 millimeter, how the hell is an 85 Avenger the same thing with a 52 millimeter piston? Somebody's lying, because it's got the same fucking stroke. 39 and a half, 40, whatever the fuck it is. Triple 40, everything's triple 40 now. So somebody tell me that it's got a different length or something so I can get this out of my head. I've been going nuts for a couple of days. Haven't lost any sleep over it. But, anyway, I don't know, man. It's all for objection or whatever. Whose opinion or whatever it is. I don't know how to do the math right off at this moment. I know you guys can't see all those millimeters and thousandths. But anyway, so yeah, I would like to put that on a 110 case if possible. Either that or have somebody run me a one-off that I could adapt it to. But, so this is a Yamaha LT something, LDS, something like that. And this was off a Suzuki 100 series as well. I'm not sure what I'd have to look it up. But, anyhow, it's getting sidetracked here. Just wanted to show you guys that. No harm, no foul. I seen something in the comments. Okay. Anyhow, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm probably wrong there, whatever. But let's see here. Well, you guys are having a good talk. I'm sorry I can't follow at the moment, but I thank you all for being here. And let's keep moving along. I want to try to see if I can get some numbers on this degree wheel. The whole fucking point of this exercise, instead of just swapping it off of that bike that has the broken frame onto the Grasshopper, was we've done some test runs. I don't have a dyno. I'm not fucking Mr. Magic. I'm just a poor country boy trying to help some other people. So what I can do with what I know, what I learn, I want to get the numbers on that, and then we'll know exactly where we are with this engine running at that setting, and then I can take a couple of millimeters off or change the angle on the exhaust port. We'll put the fucker back on the street and see what it does. If nothing else, you guys can follow along for a couple shows, maybe get an answer. I might actually screw this thing up, might drop the power in it for all I know, but at least we'll have the numbers with what's going on, hopefully. That's my plan for y'all. So, yep. Don't fuck up this reed cage, man. Little by little, when you got money, piece this fucker together one way or another. Put it on a little Minarelli with a 5-speed or something like that. Minarelli, if you look up Minarelli block on eBay, you'll be surprised what you can get for $50. That's for you, Leonard, and whoever else is here right now. Get my damn coffee. I put on some Cafe Bustelo in honor of ERT. Forgot the shit was sitting out here. I'm gonna do this black, probably burn my stomach. But yeah, put a little sugar in there just to sweeten the deal. And I guess my hummingbird feeders are working good. Seen 2 of them now, man. So that's cool. They got a little flight pattern and they're coming by. And they know when that flower's dead that they've been eating out of, that it's right there because they hit it a couple of times. So cool, man. You know what I mean? So, I ain't building a fucking pond or anything. Having fun up here, guys. Matthew says, yeah, Blowdown. Yeah, all right. Thanks for I know people will probably watch this and like you can go through the comments somehow, but since it's been said right here and this is what we're talking about, the fundamentals of we got, it says distance from top dead center to the top of the exhaust port. That seems easier to understand. I got in the middle of conversation. Dave is saying here, Dave stuff. Blowdown is when your exhaust port opens after ignition, travels downward until the moment transfers open. Port separation in degrees, or it could be downward burst of air. I'm confused. Well, I think if I'm not mistaken and I'm following what you're saying, you're telling me that the blowdown is when the CDI sends the thing to the little spark plug. Here's Kevin's spark plug. uh, I don't know where Kevin's spark plug is. He sent me a CDI. But anyhow, yeah. So once your primary ignition, you got your boom, sends the piston down. Gas gets down. It starts going out the exhaust port. Exhaust port open and closed is a number, and the time between the exhaust leaving completely and your transfer and open. You're talking about that stage in there, separation, exhaust open and closed, or transfers open and closed, and intake open and closed. I'm not exactly sure what I got in the middle of the thing there. Better get an e-bike, huh? All right, talking shit, man. That's fun. Get an e-bike. All right, guys. Look, I'm actually having quite a bit of trouble with this. I don't know if I'm rubbing on something on the case. I am. So the wheel is actually. Let me turn this around so you guys can see. The wheel's kind of banking out on top of those right there. I also have a problem on the other side. This has no clearance whatsoever. So you can see that's 6 or 7 coats of spray paint, header spray paint. Almost went into the OEM. But thank God I didn't. But anyway, that's got to get shaved out of there, cut somehow. This part of this is going to have to leave just a little bit. But we'll address that too before we get it back on there. So yeah, it's quite a bit of work. I mean, it's good break-in. So far, I haven't really had any problems with it. And it starts up every time mostly. Once in a while, it seems like it's a little rich. But anyhow, you can also look at the, let me stand this up, fucker. Oh, what happened? Okay, anyway. So just trying to set this up so you can see we got a really pretty good even mark on the top of the piston where our transfers are open and closing. We're getting the fresh and exhaust is leaving. So yeah, both sides seem to pretty much the same. The front up here on this side's a little off. I don't see as much of a carbon pattern on it. But so we could investigate that. We're not putting this thing on a machine or anything. We're doing is get in, look, and see if we can open it or clean it or change the angle just a little bit. Try to get that all nice and tight. And but see what I can do here. We might not even. This might be a little harder than I'm thinking. Trying to get that wheel so it's tight enough on there that we can use it without having it slip and get a false reading. I'll find where I put my damn tool at. Oh, bother. I take a break here real quick. Oh, here it is. It fell down and that other stuff popped over. I'm gonna spill my coffee, break that mug. A little state forest near me here, Burlingame. Good spot to go riding. Just ask them to get through in the daytime. All along the water through the woods. Bear with me, fellas. See if we can get this thing rolling again here. All right, so I'm trying to put this washer on the back of the plate and see what happens. I don't know if I got enough bite on here to. Oh, I'll be damned. We might get it. All right. We're still rubbing, just scraping barely though. So, oh, turning a hell of a lot easier for us now. We can get a better idea what's going on here. Hope you guys still got sound. All right. So let's see here. We're at. Cheeky fucker. Oh, bloody hell. All right, in there like swimwear. Let's try to see if we can get a good read on here. Looks like our dwell time. For fuck's sakes, what am I calling on now? Man, where's the rubbing? Oh, this plate keeps coming loose. Damn, bro. This is a pain in the ass. All right. Yeah, right now, let's see, I can move this around so we can get a true reading, but I'm gonna put top dead center somewhere in there. See if it comes through again. We're at 20 right now. Fuck me, man. I've never had this much problem with a degree oil on any engine. That's probably what it's caught on. Now, let's fix that. We gotta get that out of there to put the other one back on anyway. So this was bound in there. We're gonna have to just try to soak this for now. To clean that out real good afterwards. And get some vice grips on there. I'm really frustrated with this thing right now, man. I just want to put that on there and have a freaking good time. I think we're gonna have to cut some of this out of there to even get the degree wheel to work on this engine. And unfortunately, this is a smaller one. I see a lot of you guys have the white or blue 4-stroke wheel, which is a little larger, so If I can't get in there with that, then yeah, it's just for some reason the piston keeps binding in here, man. I'm really kind of wondering what's going on, Dave, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I sprayed that out with lube earlier, you know, just to keep the rings in there good. This is a 3-ring piston. I'm only running it with 2 rings, so I just wanted to get away from the vibration and the extra heat. See if I can show you here, man. Fuck me, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Can't get out the shop to save my life. But I need a 19. Well, here we got one of these little pussy things. Put that on there. Let's see here. Make out what the hell I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna try to turn this over. Just to try to, oh, it's moving good in there, man. Just with that damn wheel for some reason. Because it's hitting the fins, man, so. I don't know, I could shave it off real quick, but it is what it is. Let me try to get the damn bolt out of there anyhow. Want to do this right, man, you know, not only just for my own knowledge, but so people have this information, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I know if I port this engine, because it should be the same damn thing, you should be able to take the measurement. Just stick your depth feeler down in here when you get the freaking cylinder, you know, back into your vernier caliper, and just ride that out. Oh, yep, that's, oh, you know, oh, yep, yeah, that's the same exact size, so I can port that to them numbers, and that's what it's gonna do for me, you know, trying to help somebody out, like I said. So it's pissing me off. I don't. It's a pretty good cylinder, man. I really don't want to go chopping on it if I don't have to, but I don't think I'll have any other choice. Well, like I said, if we're gonna keep this pipe on there, I may have to put a 125 pipe on there instead, or 110 if I can find it. I don't know. Check and see if there's a difference in the volume when it jumps up, but something, either that or heat that a little bit somehow and just send it out just a couple of freaking centimeters so I'm not backing up against the other side of this thing and it's vibrating. I don't want to cut a hole in it. We got that out of there anyway, so that's part of that process. All right, very good, very good. All right, I'll try to get that magnet back in there. Is the keyway still in there or not? Yeah, the keyway's still in there, so we got that going for us. I did have just a little bit of debris on there, as you guys know. We had to cut that bolt off, so we got some stuff on here we want to get rid of. A little bit of magnet dust and cutting blade material, you know, just anything that can screw that performance up. But it looks good. No worries otherwise. The pins seem to be well placed on this unit. You'll get some magnets where they pinched them down too hard and it kind of flares the ends out, and then sometimes it'll actually pop right off. The top will pop right off on you. One of the layers will come off. Kind of a pain in the butt, but these look like they've been punched pretty well. So if you guys don't know, your 10 and 11 o'clock or whatever you want to call it, 11 and 1 o'clock on your bike, As far as where you want to put the magneto, which direction, that's another thing you have to worry about. And try to get this thing in place so we can do that. Yeah, that motherfucker won't move, man. We get that positive stop on there so much. I'm gonna have to put a washer underneath that to actually raise that washer up, because we're hitting so hard with that on there. It won't move. It won't let me turn it over fully. Well, that's a good thing. We know we got that fixed anyhow. Let's see here what we can do. So, all right, we rolled it around. Now we're on the other side. This is where you want to be. You want to be at your 1 o'clock instead of your 10 or 11 o'clock, whatever you want to call it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's always off to the right. So, get that puppy back on there like so. And be right back with you. You guys can tell me if I'm doing this wrong too, man. I've been having a hard time with my memory lately with that stroke, so if I forget something, I apologize, man. Just don't be bashful. Jump right in there. I want to say we got that on there. So you can see our piston fully to the top, and we're on to that other side there, past noonish there, going to the 1 o'clock side of it. Of course, with the positive stop there, I can't get this thing rolled around enough. We're gonna loosen that up, and we're gonna get another washer in there. All right. All right, let's see. Now we got one on there. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Let's lift her up. I think we might even go too high. I'm probably gonna have to put even more work into this either way. If I got it right, I won't have to take it off, but if we're up too high, we're gonna have to go down one. So taking that bet 50-50 odds here. Anybody want to put money on it? Got 10 cents on it, man. Let's see if this fucker goes. All right. Good Lord. I'm not gonna strip this thing out now. All right. We're not on there 100, but let's try to roll it over and see if we're going to pop the top of the piston right at some point on there. Or if we got to lower it a bit. We can always just take a little bit of pressure off there, and it might just drop it down enough so we can see where it's at. I see a lot of unnecessary things happening on this video. Let's see. Well, I'm doing what I can, boys. Hope somebody's learning something anyway, if it's right or wrong, whatever. I should have gloves on. I don't know if that's unnecessary or not. Ain't much else can be done there. We are going to be hitting the fins. It's going to cause some drag. Hoping we can at least just get some kind of a good guesstimate, if not a real accurate measurement. But trying for you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, spinning on that. All right. Man, that damn thing. If I could just get this to grab, I could just turn it with turn the damn bolt with the damn wrench. Find the damn thing now. Oh, God bless it. Here we are. Here's something else. Try to find me another washer here real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna have clearance to get the nut on there, but I'm gonna go for it. See if I put two of these on there, maybe I can get the. Nope, ain't got enough grab. Motherfucker, man. Yeah, some bitch is spinning. Now, anybody got an idea how to keep that from spinning? I can't do much with it because I'm hitting the freaking fins on the thing. I'm just try to add something else on here to move this off of the. Put the nut on halfway and cut another piece of metal so I'm up off of here and I can use the wheel. Might be the only way to get at it. See if I got something like that. That's really not the right size there. What we're trying to do is get this in the rest of that so we can move that up off of the bike itself so we can spin it. Alright, so here's what we've done so far. I know you guys are probably telling me I'm doing something wrong, and probably am, but I got that bolt on there halfway. I'm gonna put the wheel on up here and put this other bolt in here. Was off of the front of the engine or something. Then we're gonna lock it down. We should be clearing the fucking cooling fins on our bike now. If anybody else has another idea, shout it out. I'm all for it, but this is what come to my mind as I'm trying to fix this thing and show you guys something about it. So let me know, man. I'm all ears. Let me see here. The fuck, I want to smoke this thing so bad. Can't wait to get done. Give myself a damn treat, little cigar. Yeah, here it is, 14 millimeter. Bonita Jester, dude, this guy got skills. I learned a lot. Cool. All right, hey man, what you're gonna do is you're now a standard moderator. You should have a little blue wrench in front of your name, and that will allow you to click on anybody that you want to. We just did that for Dave too. I'm not sure how that got knocked off there. Somebody's screwing with you and whatever, but. Anyhow, we're working on it, fellas. Do our little Buddhist Zen engine. Not all the Buddha you're gonna get out of me, Jesus. Yep. All right, boys. Let's see if I can finish setting this up here. If you guys will be kind enough to bear with me for a minute. I know we're doing this live. This ain't edited. Enjoy a talk with me for a second. Let me see. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm real sorry for the fucking comedy of errors we're dealing with over here, man. But as you guys can see, this shit ain't simple. So, working on the fly off the top of my head. This is how we used to have to do it back in the day. Nobody had to tell you. You didn't have the internet. You gotta figure this shit out. So, I think I had a little pook, whatever the fuck you want to say it, moped. My dad bought me a couple when I was maybe 8, 9, 10, I don't know, maybe 11 at the most. Ended up building redoing a VW engine out there. No bug. Used to ride that around forestry roads in the woods. But, Phantom 85 is cool as fuck. RDM mono has a 125 Frankenstein for a while. Dave Stuff. Yeah, Dave Stuff should have been in there a long time, man. He's been around here forever. I don't know how that got knocked off. When you guys was trying to be silly, maybe freaking is what it is, but. All right, let me get back work here, guys. Let's keep this channel rolling, see what we can do. Let's get some numbers on here, man. All right. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try to set the camera back a little bit so it's on the wheel. I'm kind of close to this. I might almost need to be further back, but see if we're spinning now. Oh, yeah, perfect. Like fucking butter. Hot knife and butter. That's what we want. So, I'm still tapping just right at the top of this. I'm going to show you my dwell time, just what it does to this. If I can, you'll see just a tiny hair of movement. Hold on. If I can set this up just enough so it's not hitting the clutch on the other side, that we can roll it. And coming around. That's it right there. That's the top dead center. And I'm at what is that, 85? 85 on my marker. We'll just bring this wheel around and so we have a true 0 there. Bear with me, guys. Oh, a little slippage here. Hold on. All right, see what we're gonna do. We got it lined up. on my marker. Got it lined up on my marker, just maybe a degree off or something there, but we're up top dead center. And to keep this from spinning and the piston moving, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the top of this with the wrench, and I'm gonna counterclockwise it while I'm tightening that down and hope that that's gonna keep the piston from moving. And that's kind of the idea with this one. Oh, shit. Yeah, I made her move, damn it. Almost there, guys, bear with me. Back up around, get it right up top. That's it there, that's on top of our dwell time. Okay. Yeah, we slipped off anyhow. I'm not gonna waste any more time with it. What we're gonna do is just run the wheel here about 3 times. Or it looks like we're on about 80 degrees at what we want to call top dead center. I just want to check that, make sure it's not slipping at all. And then we'll try to get a reading. Well, let's see if it might have moved here. Yep. All right, so 85. We popped that the other side of our dwell time. Let's call this maybe even 75. 75 to 60. We got about 15 degrees in there. So 75 to 60, we want to go up to about 68 right there. Call that our top dead center, our 0. Let me get a paper and shit here. Double check it once more. I'll tighten it down here. Yep, so 68 and 68 is our top dead center. Here's your TDC. Bringing the wheel around. Oh, let me get it out of my face so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I do apologize for the angle. I just turned the light on. I thought I did on the... Thought I was turning the flashlight on for you guys. Let me see if my freaking actual flashlight is working today here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Blink once, baby. Got it. Got it in there now. All right, so we're going down. And right there is the exhaust open. We're at 45 degrees. I'll bring this back around to true it. Oh, I lost the damn flashlight. That was helpful for a minute. We'll see if we can find it again here, fellas. All right. down to, I know you probably can't really see it, but son of a buck went right past it. I can't see it either for that matter. All right, that's about it right there. What did we say we had before? Oh, I thought it was like 45. Let me run this once more. I'm going, which way am I going here? Top dead center is still, yep, right in that 68. Little dwell time. And then we are at, it's about 10 degrees. Let's get back to 10, see if we're back on 10. Without looking at it. There it is. You can see a little bit down on the top of that, but let's try it that way. Maybe I have to do. This is kind of really hard, guys. I'm going to have to set the phone. I'm sorry. This thing is slipping or something here. Let me make sure we're getting a good number. All right, just came off of that. Hit the positive stop. See our ring space in there. That is it right there. Oh. Again, we're back on about 40, 45 degrees like we had thought in the first place. So we're ready. I'm going to do this once more just to make sure we're good. And then we'll get our transfers and our intake. So again, right at the top of our exhaust, we got 45 degrees on opening. And I want to get the transfers here if we can. Okay, we're back on our 45. We're going down. Oh boy, I did it again. So yeah, anyway. Oh shit. I'm sorry, fellas. This damn broken thumb here. I was just saying that we got through a lot today. We had to raise that wheel up, and usually on the 80cc you can just throw that on, bing bang boom, run your numbers, and you're out the door. But it's taking some work, and then we had that bolt snap on the magneto, and had to pull that out, cut that. So what do you want us to, like comedy errors? It's just, hey, that's how it goes sometimes. You're in the shop, you don't know what you're gonna expect. Seems like a brand new engine, but you know, doing what we do. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully next time what we can do is just maybe we'll pull the rings out of there real quick. Hope I don't snap them. That would really be a travesty right now. But if we can get the rings out of there, we won't have any drag, and then we can just run the numbers, mark it off with a pencil, magic marker, and then we can hit it with the Dremel and get our ports to the where we want to be. The EDJ net for Bell Technologies. I haven't been able to get into their system lately. It's similar to Gordon Jennings' handbook, but they got some numbers in there. Where you want to be, 10,000 RPMs, this and that. So just some different timing definitions, but I was gonna try to maybe see what we could parallel that, and maybe try to work with those numbers. How would that function on this unit? But I want to say it was for, I don't know if it was for all engines or a 125 or what. Right now I can't think, man. But hey guys, thank you everybody for being here. Not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's just I'm done for today. This thing's just giving me fucking hell, man. So I really appreciate you guys keeping me company, and hopefully we can get this thing situated and get it figured out and get it on Bumblebee. We're gonna take the handlebars back off the silver bike, run the tires over to the other bike too. I gotta change the back tire out, I think, on that, but we're gonna be using the rims. We got another bike sitting here too. We just got to put the rims on it and put the wheels on it and put a motor on it, engine on it. So that'll be ready to go for somebody too. I might take the forks out and just use a suspension fork in that. But older bike, steel frame, looks like a good mount. Got some shifter gears on there. I think it's a 12-speed, 10-speed, something like that. But I don't know if we'll have to lose those if we can somehow run the cables and keep that in there without jamming anything up or dampening the motion of those. But we may leave that on, and then that would be to put a jack shaft in it at some point in time. We'll see what happens. So yeah, guys, lot to think about, lot to look forward to. And everything takes time. Time takes time. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you for being here. Yeah, and I'll see what I can do here when I'm not aggravated, and get the next one going for y'all. So until then, keep the rubber side on the road. Be well, harm none, and Godspeed.